people. A little bit of a discussion me and some of the ones I run with have had the last couple of days, and well, I got a little curious about it. So I figured I'd ask people's opinions and see exactly what everybody else thought and all that stuff, and also get everybody's weigh-ins and thoughts on this. And of course, as you can see, it's about power armors. And I figure, hey, sounded like a good thing to ask people about, get opinions on, stuff like that. This one is, as you can see at the top of the screen, uh, is the T65 power armor. Um, now, I don't know about a lot of the others because I normally only run about two power armors nowadays, and that's usually the excavator and this one. This one you get the plans down in the federal vault after you get done doing the settlers and raiders conflict and end up acquiring gold bullion and the ability to go in there and get the plans for um, most everybody by now, unless you're really, really new, has um, been down and done that particular quest line. My questioning for everybody, and
I just
in
can't shake
just
these
a moment, I
nightmares.
will show the full
Floating in space forever.
um,
Just
specs on
why?
mine, other than here in the uh, crafting or repair station for the power armor. Um, now, my main question, because again, I don't know much about some of the others. I don't run a lot of the others because I kind of stuck with the excavator and the T65, like I said. But this one in particular, um, as far as I can tell, now this is honestly just my opinion, but the excavator and the T65 seem to be the toughest ones of the bunch. Okay, as far as just uh, durability and um, carry weight, the T65 seems to be pretty much the top of the line. This one in particular is actually pushing a carry weight of about 502 pounds. And in a moment, I will actually show that capability. That way, no one thinks I'm uh, stretching my carry weight out more than it is. And hopefully, the game is behave itself and actually shows exactly what the specs are properly. Now, my other question,
I just
because
can't shake these nightmares.
legitimate question I've thought about a few
Floating in
times.
space forever.
Maybe somebody has an opinion
Just
other than mine.
why?
Um, I would also like to know what somebody's opinion is on optimized bracers for the arms compared to hydraulic bracers. Because, as you can see, I'll pull up the stats for it. Um, it does an unarmed damage of 15 with an extra strength of 2. Now, of course, it brings up the carrying weight of the power armor a little bit. That's the hydraulic bracers. Now, optimized bracers you can see the unarmed damage goes away, but you still get that extra 2 for strength. So, somebody give me y'all's opinions. Me personally, since I like brawling with things in the game, I kind of like the added unarmed damage part. Y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all would possibly set it up. I know everybody is different and has their own opinions and choices.
Floating in space forever.
So, y'all let me know your thoughts on that. Mostly this stream is a curiosity thing, okay? And I will actually back up what I said about the carry weight of this particular power armor with the way it's set up right now. All right. Now, actually, I was a little off on my carry weight amount because you can see in the bottom left corner, it says right now I'm carrying 185 pounds of 507. I knew it was around 500 pounds. I wasn't on exact on the actual number. But you can also see shielding and damage resistance is around 950, 873 for energy, and radiation is 761. Okay, now those can be tweaked a little bit depending on what you put on your power armor. Me personally, right now, my power armor is just the basic calibrated shocks, optimized bracers, all that good stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of really hardcore upgrades to it. I mean, you can obviously see I haven't even tried to do a 4-star legendary setup on it. I'm not 100% sure if it can be done. I didn't pay attention when I was in the the repair station for it.
In a pile of smoldering debris. Then I met someone, a stranger, and over time,
as you can see,
well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all.
The 65 seems to be rather durable,
but I do know that I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Got a pretty good bit of carry weight to it. I have actually
security is our priority.
Put this one up against some pretty hardcore creatures since I put it together the other day. Unfortunately, the game had a little bit of a glitch while me and the ones I was running with were running in Glimmering Depth, and for some strange reason half my power armor disappeared, so I had to kind of rebuild part of it. But in honesty, I run the T65 for quite some time now, and that's the first time I've actually had to really do any major repairs and rebuilds on it. But I figured since me and the others I was running with was talking about carrying weight and stuff like that for the power armor,
violation of
I'd open up a nice
policies. may result in
stream chat
detention,
and
removal, and or
get everybody else's opinions. I know one that me and one of the team members that I was running with the other day was discussing one called the Strangler Heart. You can also get that one down in the Federal building, in the Federal Vault, where the gold bullion and everything is. And hey, to each their own. And again, this is only my opinion, but in my honest opinion, the Strangler Heart power armor is about butt ugly. Okay, seriously, I've seen pit bulls that look better than that thing. I'm not slamming Bethesda for making the thing. I mean, it's okay. Not something I'd run around in. So obviously, and I can't show y'all what that thing looks like. Somebody else that's watching the stream might be able to show y'all what that thing looks like. But I didn't bother getting it. You can also look it up on the internet by just basically searching for the power armors of Fallout 76. You can find pictures of every single one of them. This one, of course, is the T-65. Like I said, the Excavator, again, is a pretty durable and tough power armor, in my opinion. Again, my opinion. I'm not speaking for everybody here. I know some of y'all may disagree with me on that, and that's perfectly fine. It's called being individuals. But I figured, hey, since we were having this discussion off of a stream the other night, I'd do a stream and get everybody else to weigh in on their thoughts and opinions on different power armors, which ones they liked better, which ones they didn't. And before anybody says, yes, I know there was a turtle and a Deathclaw over there, but I'm not looking to get into a fist fight right now because I was talking about power armors. They can go play with themselves. Don't nobody make a comment in my comments about the turtle and Deathclaw playing with themselves. I may have to strangle somebody if they do that. But anyway, as soon as I quit laughing, like I was saying, I got curious about what others would weigh in and their opinions on power armors and different ways to set them up. I have seen some pretty wild mixes when it comes to power armors, especially when it comes to the skins. Now, me, in a couple of minutes, as soon as I make sure I'm in a location where something's not going to try to beat on me while I am showing y'all this. I will show y'all just some of the skins that we have accumulated and gotten over the years of Fallout being around. Some of these skins you could possibly still get your hands on now through the Atomic Shop. Some of them may not be in the Atomic Shop anymore and may make a return. You never know. But I figured I'd show just a few of the different skins and stuff that you can possibly get your hands on for power armor. As there is some really unusual ones. For example, the Black Rider. That's actually one they did quite a few years back. It goes in with the other. There's others that go along with it, like the Plague and the Pale. There's one that's not showing in the list. Maybe I overlooked it. But those, there's the fourth one, which is the War. Anybody caught on? Yes, that's supposed to represent the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. But basically, it just depends on what kind of look you want your power armor to have. I know yesterday I was teasing one of the other players that I occasionally run with about their armor kind of looking like Bumblebee. But hey, to each their own. It's pretty much whatever. But when it really boils down to it, with this stream, I am honestly really curious about what others think of the power armors, which ones that y'all think looks the best or is the toughest. And obviously, I mean, as long as everybody's being social and not starting some kind of wild debate and getting rude, then hey, I welcome everybody's opinions in the comments and stuff like that, because it's always interesting to find out why people choose the looks or the setups that they choose. And let's have a little fun with it. I mean, we can't be serious all the damn time. Life's too short to be serious all the time. But again, as you can see, there is quite a few different skins that you can get to go on power armors of each kind, and I'm staying slow with showing this because that gives some people time to read each one and see exactly what they're called. Maybe there's one that you spot in the list that you want to go try to find, if it's still in the Atomic Shop to find. Some of them weren't actually in the Atomic Shop. They were actually in what they call now season boards, which actually they called them scoreboards originally. A lot of people that's been playing Fallout for a while knows the name scoreboard, because originally it wasn't like it is now. It was an actual, like, it looked like a board game board. And that's how we got a lot of this stuff, is by doing those scoreboards or game boards and earning the points to get those particular items. So my list may have some in it that some people don't, because maybe they missed a game board. They may have some that I don't have, because Lord knows I think I missed 1 or 2 game boards due to some real life stuff going on. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think is the best. or maybe your favorite power armor and look. And make sure you put the comments down in the comment section about power armor you possibly chose and why. No wrong answers. I'm not looking for a holy war debate on power armors here. I'm just doing one because I realize that there is a big difference in most of the power armors, what they can handle combat-wise, to how much weight they can carry or can't carry, how the skins go on them differently. As you can see from the list I'm scrolling through, each power armor is going to look way different from another, even if you put the same skin on it. So it's like the jackpot one right there, you can see looks way different on each of the power armors. It even looks way differently on the excavator that's in that list right there. But like I said, curiosity thing. Just drop a comment, let me know if you run a power armor, which one it is, and what it's capable of doing. Because again, it's a big curiosity thing for me. I think I finally got the list of done with the list of power armors. Yeah, because that's all Pip-Boys now. So again, no wrong answers. Not trying to start some kind of verbal slamming debate here, because I'd just rather y'all didn't get into a full-blown argument in my comment section. But hey, voice your opinion and let everybody know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure you could probably even add a photo in there if you can possibly cross it over.
Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Yes, my power armor talks. There's two skins that go on the power armor. One's the regular Liberty Prime. Actually, I think there's three. There's a Shadow Liberty Prime, and then of course the Patriot Liberty Prime, which is the helmet I have on my power armor right now. The rest of it's the presidential paint. Sorry, I live in the U.S., so it was kind of fitting to go with that kind of stuff. So that's why mine looks that way. And I like the fact that it makes your power armor talk and say things. It's actually too bad. Honestly, I think it would be funny as I'll get out if we could get Bethesda to make a Gen X voice mod for the power armor. That would be a sarcastic power armor, I guarantee you. But again, everybody weigh in, put your thoughts in on power armor and which ones you like best, and if you want, you can also add what your setup is, carry weight. Because again, I'm not trying to start a holy debate over this. It's more of a curiosity thing. Just kind of let people have a chance to voice their opinions and their likes, dislikes, stuff like that. Just keep it as polite and humane as possible. We don't want to get rude and disgusting with each other. No need in that. And y'all also have to forgive me. I woke up with a weird sinus issue today, so if I sound strange or something like that, then that's why. This has got to be the only game I've ever played where breakfast comes to find you. What, y'all don't like bacon? Oh well. Anyway. But, hey. Y'all let me know if y'all think there's a better power armor out there than this one. There probably is. I mean, could be. And let me know what your setup is. Hey, for all I know, it might teach me something new and be able to allow me to set up my power armor a little tougher. Or maybe what I've showed y'all helps y'all set up your power armor better. Nothing wrong with sharing a little side information.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
And apparently, one of our challenges was to kill mole rats. Yes, 5 of them. And of course, mole miners. Yay. Listen, if you're looking for mole miners, I'm sure a lot of people already know where to find them. But you can find them down at the Welsh train station. Unless everybody else has already been there and killed all of them. Then, of course, you're going to do some spot hopping to go find them. More Mothman stuff. And of course, since this is Tuesday, we've got new weekly challenges for the week. Nuka-Cola Cranberry. 5 of them. They must think we're all suffering from kidney infections. All that cranberry juice. Lord have mercy. Hey, I didn't say I was going to be serious during the whole stream. Come on now. Kill insects, kill cultists. Plant crops. Yay. That's a boring job, but okay. But hey, that's your dailies and weeklies. I'll leave them up there for a few minutes. But hey, if you play the game, you probably already know what they are. But and like I said, mostly I did this for just kind of getting opinions and
Victory
a chat going
on
people's thoughts on the different power armors and what they like, don't like, which one y'all think might be better, or hey, who knows? We get this going and everything. Maybe Bethesda will take notice and actually make adjustments to our suggestions. You never know. Because occasionally I do share links to my videos into their Discord and website. Never know, it might spark some kind of new thing. You never know what it might bring up unless you actually try.
These truths to be self-evident, that all Americans are created equal and are endowed with certain unalienable rights.
Before anybody says anything, yes, my power armor talks a lot.
Bag check has been discontinued. No. Check
but
has been
that being said,
3 years.
A little bit later, if some of the rest of them get a chance to come around and everything, normally we go at least 2 runs into the Glimmering Depths at pretty much take on the robot. We one of these days, I need to stream the entire thing and us not just take on the robot, but try to go through the whole setup. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but I'm not sure why I did that instead of the other. Another one of them weird things where Fallout does strange stuff. But hey, it is what it is. I actually need to go over to Welsh and murder mole miners anyway. I know that's kind of a harsh way of saying that. But again, you guys, like I said, mostly did this just to get a nice little chat going on differences in power armors, what some people like compared to don't like, and your complaints about certain power armors. No, I'm not fooling with the Sentry bot right now. I'm actually going to go kill mole miners and get one of my dailies done right quick. And well, another benefit of this particular power armor and the setup I'm running, it's pretty good at taking care of the person that's running it. Scratched my paint. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think, and your likes, dislikes. Like I said, hey, some of y'all might know of a power armor that does a better job or has more carry weight. Feel free to let me know, or just weigh in on power armors you like compared to ones you dislike. There's nothing wrong with having differences of opinions.
Communist target acquired.
I'm not sure how the power armor knows that a Scorched is a communist, but that's what he says. Go down here and kill some mole miners right quick, and then unfortunately run off for a little bit because I have to go do some real life stuff. You ever have problems finding mole miners when you have that certain challenge come up? Just listen for the grunts and groans. They complain a lot. Although it looks like I may have to go find another spot to find mole miners, because it looks like someone has already killed all these. Well, that's how it usually goes with challenges, especially if you get on this late. So, but that is okay. There is plenty of places around the map to find mole miners. You just kind of have to know where to look. Another good place is the Mount Blair train yard. You just kind of have to watch out for the sentry bot that's up there, because that is actually a little event that pops up every so often. So I will run back up there and see if I can find mole miners to knock down right quick. I'll go ahead and finish out the video by knocking out one of my dailies.
Warning. Unauthorized presence detected near Mount Blair train yard. Rioting will not be tolerated. All Light Mining Company protection protocols have been engaged. Security units on site. All unauthorized personnel are advised to immediately leave the area or else risk dire consequences. This will be your only warning.
I'm not sure why they're accusing me of rioting, because I always thought a riot meant more than one person. Kind of hard to riot if you're the only person there. I'm actually glad that Bethesda did that. We don't have to sit there and just take one piece at a time. You can actually just take everything when looting the bodies. It makes it so much quicker and easier. Now, one drawback, since we are talking about mostly about power armors, to do calibrated shocks and some of the stuff like that on the T65, and I think there's a couple of the others, Exo-1. It's been a while since I've messed with the excavator, so I don't quite remember what all it exactly takes to build it. But you will need stable flux to do some of the stuff for the T65 and a few others. Which means going down and taking on a event called Scorched Earth, which is the Scorched Beast Queen. And then, of course, going and doing the one where you take on Earl, which is Wendigo King. And there's a couple other ways to get stable flux. You also get it from running Glimmering Depths. So there's ways to get the flux. It just takes time. Can get a little monotonous at times. But it's worth it if you want to set up your power armor properly. I figure I'd throw that part in just in case. And again, I apologize for the throat clearing and stuff. Like I said, kind of woke up with my sinuses being a little crazy today.
Would you believe it? I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, my lord.
Congratulations! Today is your lucky day. You've won the Great Appalachian Sweepstakes, and this wonderful prize is yours.
Thank you.
Great Appalachian.
At least I thanked him first. But I can use the aluminum scrap too, so there you go. Besides that, that robot is annoying. Yeah. I can already guarantee some of y'all, if you haven't done the Mole Miner challenge for the daily, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to find them because you've got a mass amount of people trying to do the exact same thing. Normally, though, down here at Welsh, you will find plenty of mole miners. By the way, which is also for anybody that might be a beginner, that's mole miners are a great way to get a hold of black titanium, which works in your excavator and some of your other stuff. Yes, you need black titanium to build the excavator. It's why it's so durable and tough. No. For those that didn't hear my wife in the background, she asked me if I was actually in the excavator. And y'all know because I've already mentioned this, but no, the one I am actually running right now is the T65, which is found in the federal vault after you get done doing the settler and raider dispute, and you go raid a and of course Bumblebee is back today. I'm sorry, you guys. That just that power armor to me. Hold on a minute. Oh, Smart Alec changed their paint job since yesterday. And now they're a walking Smurf, or a robotic Smurf, whichever. So, again, you guys, no wrong answers on what power armor you like better, or if you think the T65 is terrible. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. So, I mean, to me, so far, I've found that the T65 has a better carry weight, and as you can see, is a little more durable. But again, that is a matter of opinion. But to set up the T65 properly, you are going to need stable flux, quite a few other little things. The excavator, you're going to need black titanium to build. The excavator you actually get on a quest line, and it's been quite a while since I have done that quest, so trying to remember the name of the building where that particular quest is. Hey, I didn't say I was a walking Fallout 76 dictionary and an encyclopedia. I can't remember everything. But there is ways to find out where exactly it is. Just searching it on the internet, if you have that ability, I'm sure you can pull it up. And after I've said that, I know a couple of the people that run with me on a regular basis, they will probably remember the name of it. So hey, they're welcome to put the location in the comments below, because sometimes I tend to forget location.
Engaging red Chinese aggressors.
When has a rat ever been a Chinese aggressor? Okay, sometimes I wonder if this power armor has it got a few loose screws somewhere. But you guys, I started the debate on this with the power armor, stuff like that. Hey, again, feel free to chime in, share the video with others you know that play Fallout 76. Let them put in their comments and what their likes and dislikes of power armors are, and which one they think is better than the others. It's always great to have a good chat and debate going, as long as you don't end up with arguing and fighting in the middle of it. That's not called for. But again, if you're just now jumping into the video and watching, if you go back to the very beginning of this stream, I show exactly what's on this particular power armor, which is the T65. And hey, you might like it enough to where you want to set yours up like that, so it has the same carry weight and everything. I mean, come on. Mosquitoes are bad enough, but when they get bigger than your dog, that's just out of hand. At that point, that's not a mosquito. That's a giant medical syringe that can drain you of all your blood at once. I mean, come on. Blood bug. That's exactly what that is. It's nothing but a giant mosquito. I mean, come on. People in the country already have to deal with mosquitoes enough. I mean, ones that can drain you in 5 seconds flat. Just that's not. That's just horrible. I mean, it's like a Count Dracula, the bug world. That's what that is. And apparently this one is stealing my concept of blowing up all the cars. Yeah, it works a lot better if you have enemies near the cars, right? I'm just saying. Like I said, we're all entitled to our own opinions. But all right, you guys. That's my take on power armors and the setup I have going. Again, if y'all have a better setup or know a better setup, or you just would like to set yours up like this one, well, now you know how to do it. I got no problem with somebody matching the setup I have on my power armor. Hey, that just means I did a good enough job that
just about time
they welcome the added help with it.
Can't breathe.
Raiders. Yep, that was quicker. But, and again, I am curious about the optimized bracers compared to hydraulic bracers for this thing. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And hey, who knows if the hydraulic bracers get more votes than the optimized bracers. I may put them on there and give it a shot. One other thing I enjoy doing to the power armors. I know a lot of people run jetpacks. Me, that's an occasional thing. I'm not much for flying around in a power armor because, well, it burns the fusing cores up a little faster. But the Tesla coil attachment to it, that actually does a bit of an added thing. Go away, crab. I'm trying to talk. That's just rude. Trying to have a conversation and a crab comes up and tries to interrupt. I mean, come on. But the Tesla coils, they're exactly what they sound like. They give the power armor an ability to electrocute your enemies when they run at you and crash into your power armor. So honestly, I like running those because it gives a little more defense with the power armors. I haven't got them on there right now, and that's just because I haven't put them on yet. But typically I run the Tesla coils on the power armors.
Clean up this, fix that. It never seems to end.
So, you guys, I am going to cut this here because, like I said earlier, I've got to run out and do some real life stuff. Unfortunately, real life calls. So that has to be taken care of. But y'all feel free to comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the power armors. If you like running power armor, if you don't like running power armor, what kind of setup you like doing with them, and hey, which style is your favorite? I mean, I know everybody can't like the exact same power armor and skin setup. And I don't always run this particular skin on my power armor. I actually have a couple others I like running too. I will do a follow-up video on the power armor thing because, well, I've got to set it up first. But I have a shelter. The layout on it's almost like the Sanctuary Hills from Fallout 4. I know a lot of people that's played Fallout 4 knows what Sanctuary Hills looks like. But you actually get a load-in shelter that is a clean version that, well, it's basically a clean version of Sanctuary Hills' neighborhood layout. And you can put structures or build your own stuff in it. I'll actually go in there and build a structure and pretty much turn it into a power armor museum, and I'll try to get a little bit of everything in there
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal
show
force engaged.
as soon as my power armor shuts up. Once I do that, it'll be a little bit before I get that project finished. But I will try to set up some displays of different power armors in there. Just word to the wise, if you don't know much about the game, remember, setting out power armors on a display, it not only takes up space in your shelter or camp, but it also fills space in your regular stash box. So if you plan on doing a lot of that and doing a big power armor display or weapons display, I also recommend getting a Fallout First membership, so that you don't fill your stash box with set out power armors and stuff, and you've still got room for scrap. And there's my 5 mole rats. Yes, that was one of the dailies, in case y'all didn't see the list earlier. But as I was saying before, I got slightly distracted. Sorry, I had to shoot the raider. I mean, I walk by, I'm talking, he screams, "Shut up." That's just rude. No, I wouldn't really do something like that in real life. So don't ask. Anyway, as I was saying, if you're going to do a power armor display, or say you want to set up a weapons display in your camp or something to show off weapons you have, it's actually not a bad thing. I mean, it's actually pretty cool setup if you want to do something like that. But yeah, as I was saying, I recommend getting a Fallout First membership before doing that because of the fact that displays will fill your regular stash boxes rather quickly, and you only get, I think the top is like 1,200 pounds, 1,200 pounds, in other words. So you might want to consider getting a Fallout First so you can get a bottomless stash, and then a bottomless scrap box. Let me correct myself. That way you've got room to put all your scrap in there, and then of course there's also a bottomless med kit you can get where you can put all your meds in that. Bottomless ammo box comes with that as well, and of course you get the point of what that one's for. And it frees up a lot of space in your regular stash box that everybody gets from the get-go. So it would definitely help out a lot if you plan on doing like display setups so that people can come in and see what kind of power armors and weapons you work with, stuff like that. And before anybody asks, if you're new to Fallout and don't know a lot about it, you don't have to worry about somebody snatching one of your power armors in that display because it's there, but it's technically in your regular stash box. So they wouldn't be able to access it and run off with it like the settlers would in Fallout 4. I know if y'all played Fallout 4, there was a lot of times you had to worry about that exact problem if you set up a power armor setup at your Sanctuary Hills or something like that. There was always some settler running off with part of your power armor or something, and then you have to go figure out, okay, where'd it go? But since I am burning daylight and time, well, actually I have burnt daylight because I just realized it's actually getting dark here now. So I'm gonna run back to my camp and kill this stream. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed the stream and it's given y'all some ideas about things you can possibly do with your power armors, or maybe it showed you something you didn't want to do to your power armor. Hey, that works too. Like I said, not everybody is exactly the same. Everybody's different. And so, everybody take it easy. Don't forget to comment and let me know your opinions and thoughts on the different power armors, stuff like that. Differences in opinions are always welcome. it's called being an individual. But y'all take it easy, and come back later, and I will have y'all a nice little power armor thing set up, and show y'all possibly how some of the other power armors look in some of the other skins.